An update now on a story we first brought you last month. 4-year-old Dak Lopez continues his battle with cancer. And Natasha, I think you'll remember Dak was diagnosed with leukemia back in April, and he needs a transplant. His family is from the El Paso area. They now live in Dallas, held a bone marrow drive to try and find that transplant at the Coliseum, of course, last month.
Yeah, and when we did this story, Andy, you might remember that it seemed that it really touched the hearts of El Pasoans, and more than 100 people showed up to that drive.
That's what I love about El Paso, right? Anytime there's a time in need, El Pasoan just stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, that's right. And KTSM 9 News reporter Bree Lockhart, she joins us here in the studio tonight with the latest from the Lopez family.
Andy, Natasha, 5-year-old Dak Lopez is still in need of a bone marrow transplant. Dak and his family are currently waiting for results to come back from previous drive that was held for him earlier this year. As we've reported, Dak's family has been having trouble finding a donor because he needs his donor to be Hispanic. And because that pool is very low for Hispanics, this is why the family has asked El Pasoans for help. The results from the previous drive are expected to come back by August 5th. Dak is looking for a 10 out of 10 donor because the lower the number, the more likely it is his body rejects the transplant.
Dad is sick and we don't have a donor or find a donor. Dad is going to be donor. For whatever reason, his body starts rejecting the donation. Then we go back into the pool and look for a higher number.
Lopez says another donor drive is in the works for not only Dak, but other Hispanics needing a bone marrow transplant. And once we learn more on Dak's story, we'll make sure to keep you updated on air and online. Reporting in the studio, Bree Lockhart, KTSM 9 News.